Ben V doesn't listen to anything that I say. He's a rebel of the Jedi Order. That's what he is. He is John Hannah. John Hannah without the H, the John of Vincent Hannah, and with the H as the taker of the cornerstone of the pyramid. Now, he's Ra, which means that's where you get Israel from. Okay. So when you're in the high spirit, you need to recognize who you are in this galaxy and what the ancestries are with the people that you're being helped or persecuted by, or that you're just associating with, or that you're doing random task with. Okay? It's very serious. I don't mess around. And the one who's going to take over the bottomless pit, you bet your ass he doesn't mess around at all. Okay? That's when he pats Dawn on the shoulder. Dawn has a flashback of everything that God has went through in the other galaxies. And because of that, Dawn is instantly at the wedding feast. And who you call the Rye, Dre, World War Hulk, God, is now Apollyon. This is going to happen, okay? Grox will be taking over my channel. Do not feel persecuted by him. If you feel compelled in your spirit to do something, realize what has been done. We have a checklist that's being made of all of the strongs, how me and the ones who came before me, Adam Sandler, Brad Pitt, LeBron James, how we have all conquered everything in the strongs leading up to the final flock, the flock of the Brahma Bull. Now, me, I did everything in this reality. I was a 3.5 year beast, sea beast. In my other life, I was a beast, and then I cut off and was in the sea. And so then when I became a cat and was an ocelot and born when King Tubby died and into this reality as a human, I I was out of the sea. I was the beast out of the sea. Okay. So that's where you get that from. And that beast has everything that the dragon has. It counters it so that it can defeat it. Okay. And I have, using it as a term to describe the dragon, I have also beat it, the clown. Okay. It's in my heart. I know this from what the children go through. How I stood for the children the other day when I saw Ben V on the television. Whether or not it was the Abomination of Desolation as the Pi Ram ID, I do believe that I conquered whatever it was. And Buster's grandson is a witness to that. And I thank him for his information that's very helpful to me. Do not fear anything. Do not have fear in your heart. Approach everything like you have different clothes on, like you're in the ancient lands with different clothes on, like you're like moving around like an ancient, doing pyramid, pyramid, with your hands, and like you're suave, you're stylish, you're whoever you want to be in that reality. And recognize the ancestries. You're in a battlefield of ancestries. And we've gone over many, many of them. Okay? It's how they deal with the EA the Isaiah 51 that each person deals with is how they come off. They say things differently. They speak in code. They don't tell you how they really feel. They say something else. And they say something that's against you, but it's actually not. It's not against you, okay? Because they're dealing with their EA. It's how they have to deal with it, and it's not against you. You have to counter that by drinking your drink. Drink apple juice with Mountain Dew or drink my drinks from my restaurants, okay, that are coming here shortly. Have a good night. Everything is okay. Ben V, if you want to be a rebel, I understand. Just don't lose your head. Don't look at everything like you're being persecuted. Look at it like it's an adventure every day and accept the reality that is fact. Okay? Accept the reality that is fact. Okay? If it's in history and if it's in the news, if it's not the fake news, it's the reality. Okay? You know what adder is and what adder isn't. I am the brother of the adder. There was a serpent in the garden. The serpent said, Did God say that? Did God say that? That's what the adder tries to say, that that the adder is innocent. The adder is the told serpent. Okay? The adder has mice in its body, loops, mice in its body. It eats them whole. It eats the mouse whole, is what an adder does. It's not a water serpent. A water snake is a serpent. It goes in the water and feels good in the water and grinds down its meal, grinds it and refines it to gold. Whatever it eats, it refines and grinds it by swimming in the water. An adder eats the mouse whole and has nowhere to go. It goes into houses, it goes into basements, stuff like that. Okay, have a good night. Thank you.